If you're tired of hearing about the same blockbuster titles over and over, this list is for you. Today, we're diving into 13 underrated games that flew under the radar but are absolute gems. These games may not have received the spotlight they deserved, but they offer unique experiences that will leave a lasting impression. So, let's jump right in. 1. A Plague Tale: Innocence. Set in 14th century France. A Plague Tale: Innocence follows the harrowing journey of siblings Amicia and Hugo as they navigate a world ravaged by the Black Death and the Inquisition. What makes this game stand out is its gripping narrative and the emotional bond between the characters. The stealth-based gameplay, combined with a hauntingly beautiful world, creates an experience that's both tense and poignant. If you're looking for a story-driven game that will pull at your heartstrings, this is it. 2. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is an intense, psychological action-adventure game that delves into the mind of Senua, a Celtic warrior on a quest to save the soul of her dead lover. What sets this game apart is its portrayal of mental illness. The developers work closely with neuroscientists and people with lived experiences of psychosis to create an accurate and empathetic representation. The result is a game that's as much about battling inner demons as it is about combat. The sound design and visuals are stunning, making it a deeply immersive experience. Dishonored 2. While the Dishonored series has its fans, Dishonored 2 often gets overshadowed by bigger titles. This stealth action game gives you the choice between two protagonists, each with their own unique abilities. The level design is nothing short of genius, offering multiple ways to approach every mission, whether you prefer stealth, combat, or a mix of both. The game's art direction, inspired by a steampunk version of the 1800s, and its deep, engaging story make it a must-play for fans of the genre. Oxenfree is a supernatural thriller that masterfully blends a gripping narrative with a unique gameplay mechanic. The story follows a group of friends who unintentionally open a ghostly rift while exploring an abandoned island. What sets Oxenfree apart is its innovative dialogue system. Instead of the typical dialogue choices, conversations flow naturally, with characters speaking over one another and reacting dynamically to your responses. This approach creates a sense of realism and immersion, making you feel like you're part of the group's interactions, rather than just an observer. The hand-painted art style is another highlight of the game, contributing to its eerie and atmospheric quality. The visuals are both beautiful and unsettling, with the island's abandoned structures and spectral phenomena creating a haunting backdrop for the story. The soundtrack, which combines ambient sounds with a haunting musical score, further enhances the game's tense and mysterious atmosphere. Gameplay in Oxenfree is straightforward but engaging. You explore the island, solve puzzles, and make choices that affect the story's direction and outcome. The game's narrative is rich with themes of friendship, loss, and the supernatural, and it's delivered through well-crafted dialogue and environmental storytelling. Despite its relatively short length, Oxenfree leaves a lasting impact, offering a memorable and thought-provoking experience that's perfect for a weekend gaming session. 5. Prey: 2017. Prey is a first-person sci-fi adventure that immerses you in a gripping narrative set aboard Talos Principle, a space station besieged by hostile aliens known as the Typhon. What makes Prey stand out is its open-ended gameplay. You're free to approach objectives in multiple ways, whether through stealth, combat, or leveraging the alien powers you acquire. This freedom allows you to tailor your playstyle to your preferences, making each playthrough unique. The game's setting, Talos Principle, is a marvel of design. The space station is meticulously crafted, with every corner filled with details that contribute to a believable and immersive environment. The story unfolds through environmental clues, audio logs, and interactions with other characters, creating a sense of mystery and intrigue as you piece together the events leading up to the alien invasion. Prey also excels in its use of narrative and gameplay to create a compelling experience. The story explores themes of identity, control, and survival, with a plot that keeps you guessing until the end. The gameplay mechanics, including the ability to transform objects into useful tools and weapons, add a layer of strategy and creativity. For fans of immersive sims and sci-fi adventures, Prey is a hidden gem that offers a rich and engaging experience. 6th, Control is a third-person action game developed by Remedy Entertainment, known for its innovative approach to both storytelling and gameplay. Set in the Federal Bureau of Control, a mysterious government agency dealing with paranormal phenomena, you play as Jesse Faden, a new recruit with a personal connection to the Bureau's enigmatic leader. The game's narrative is both surreal and intriguing, with a story that delves into the Bureau's dark secrets and the supernatural events that plague its headquarters. The setting, the oldest house, is a constantly shifting environment that defies the laws of physics and reality. This unique backdrop not only adds to the game's atmosphere, but also plays a crucial role in the gameplay, with the environment often becoming a character in its own right. The combat in Control is a standout feature, combining traditional third-person shooting with telekinetic powers. You can hurl objects at enemies, create shields from debris, and manipulate the environment to your advantage. The game's physics-based combat is both satisfying and strategic, offering a fresh take on the action genre. The art direction and sound design in Control further enhance the game's immersive experience. The modernist architecture of the oldest house, combined with its eerie, otherworldly elements, creates a visually striking and unsettling atmosphere. The soundtrack and voice acting are top-notch, contributing to the game's overall sense of mystery and tension. Control is a must-play for those who enjoy games that push the boundaries of conventional storytelling and gameplay. 7. Horizon Zero Dawn is an open-world action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic Earth where robotic creatures dominate the landscape. You play as Aloy, a young hunter on a quest to uncover her past and the secrets of her world. The game's setting is one of its most compelling features. The world of Horizon Zero Dawn is a lush and vibrant mix of natural beauty and futuristic technology, with massive robotic dinosaurs roaming the landscape. The combat in Horizon Zero Dawn is a blend of strategy and action. You use a variety of weapons and tactics to take down the mechanical beasts, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The game's crafting system allows you to modify your gear and create new items, adding depth to the gameplay and encouraging exploration. The story of Horizon Zero Dawn is rich and engaging, with themes of technology, humanity, and survival woven throughout. Aloy's journey to uncover the truth about her origins and the fate of the world is both personal and epic. The game's narrative is supported by a well-developed world filled with interesting characters and intriguing lore. Visually, Horizon Zero Dawn is stunning. The game's world is rendered with incredible detail, from the towering robotic creatures to the diverse landscapes you explore. The soundtrack complements the visuals with a sweeping orchestral score that enhances the sense of adventure and discovery. Horizon Zero Dawn offers a captivating experience that combines a beautiful world with engaging gameplay and a compelling story, making it a standout in the open-world genre. 8. The Talos Principle. The Talos Principle is a first-person puzzle game that asks big philosophical questions about consciousness, humanity, and the nature of existence. You explore a series of increasingly complex puzzles set in beautiful, yet mysterious environments. What makes this game special is how it weaves its puzzles into a deep narrative that challenges your perceptions and makes you question the meaning of intelligence and life itself. It's a cerebral experience that will stay with you long after you've solved the last puzzle. 9th, Gris is a visually stunning platformer that tells a story of loss, grief, and healing. The game's art style is breathtaking, with hand-drawn animations that feel like a living watercolor painting. There's no dialogue. Instead, the story is told through the environment, music, and subtle visual cues. It's a short emotional journey that's as much a piece of art as it is a game, offering a meditative experience that resonates on a deep emotional level. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. If you're a fan of narrative-driven games, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is a must-play. This first-person mystery game puts you in the shoes of Paul Prospero, a detective with supernatural abilities, as he investigates the disappearance of a young boy in a rural town. The game's open-world environment is gorgeous and eerie, filled with clues and puzzles that reveal a dark and twisted story. The atmosphere and storytelling are top-notch, making it a game that's perfect for those who enjoy unraveling a good mystery. 11th SOMA, from the creators of Amnesia, The Dark Descent comes SOMA, a psychological horror game that explores themes of consciousness, identity, and what it means to be human. Set in an underwater research facility, you must navigate a world filled with terrifying creatures and unsettling environments. What makes SOMA stand out is its narrative, which delves into philosophical questions that will leave you questioning your own existence. It's a game that combines horror with deep, thought-provoking storytelling. 12th, Spec Ops, The Line. Spec Ops. The Line is a third-person shooter that's often overlooked, but it offers one of the most profound and disturbing narratives in the genre. You play as Captain Martin Walker, leading a squad into a sandstorm-ravaged Dubai to track down a rogue colonel. What starts as a typical military shooter quickly becomes a psychological thriller that forces you to confront the horrors of war and the consequences of your actions. The game's narrative is a brutal deconstruction of the shooter genre, making it a must-play for those looking for something deeper. 13. Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is an exploration game like no other. You play as an astronaut exploring a small, mysterious solar system that's stuck in a 22-minute time loop. What makes Outer Wilds so special is its sense of discovery and wonder. The game doesn't hold your hand. Instead, you learn through exploration and experimentation, piecing together the story of an ancient civilization and the fate of the universe. It's a game that rewards curiosity, offering a unique experience that's both challenging and deeply satisfying.